Hey guys, it's Charlie, and today I'm gonna do a video about my cameras that I use. I get questions a lot about what kind of camera I use, so today I'm going to talk about them. Actually, here's my other camera. So the first camera that I started using I think this is one of the first cameras that I used to record videos on YouTube. It's the Sony cybershot camera. This one's 14.1 megapixels. This is the camera that I started out using, I believe, like in my videos, before I got this newer camera, which is the HD camera. So this was the camera that I got when I first started teaching in Korea. But before that, I don't even remember what camera I was using. This camera is actually really good. What I like is the picture quality. The video quality is okay, but compared to my HD camera, like, no. One of the downfalls to this camera is that once you start recording and you're in record mode, you cannot zoom in and out. And that was one of the really big problems that I had with this camera, was that I hated that when I started recording, I couldn't zoom in or out. I had to stay on the same zoom setting that I was in when I started recording. And that was really kind of one of the things that I really didn't like about this camera. So this camera is good for especially pictures. The video is good too, but once I got upgraded and like got my HD camera, I was like, wow. Okay, so this camera is good for like if you're gonna travel and stuff. I really recommend this because you can just whip it out and take pictures and video, but it's not in HD, so if you're looking for an HD camera, this is not the one. But if you just want to, like, if you're just starting out making videos or something like that, this is good because it's just a basic camera, and yeah. And this one's in like a rouge color, and it kind of looks pink, but it's a reddish color. And so the one that I've been using a lot lately is this one, which is my Samsung Full HD camera. And the camera that I'm recording from right now is my webcam, and it's the MacBook Air webcam, just the regular webcam. And this camera I got when I was in Korea, actually almost exactly a year from like this month. So I've had it for a year, and I actually didn't like this camera a whole lot. But, okay, I'll tell you what I liked about it. What I really liked about the camera was the quality. The video quality is really good. The sound quality is really good. Like, it picks up a lot of sound. And the video and the pictures are very clear and good. I really like this camera. There are, however, a few things that I don't like about the camera. What I don't like about this camera is that when I'm recording, so it opens up like this. This camera, actually, I forgot to mention the model is Samsung HMX 110. No, sorry. Samsung HMX T10. So if you're searching for that camera, just look up Samsung HMX T10 and you'll find this camera. And so what I don't like about this camera is when I take pictures, I do this with my friends and we go like that. And it's kind of actually like closer than this picture, like this camera. This camera gives me a wide range. Like when I do this, I get a full view. But with this camera, it's kind of like closed in, so I don't get a wide range. So it's kind of weird, especially when I do videos. It's a little closer. So that's one of the things that I don't like. Maybe I can change it. I don't know if I have the option to change that on this camera. The other thing that I do not like is it's not like a good travel camera, because I just want to whip out a camera and be like, ting, 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 just take pictures. But with this one, I have to whip it out of my purse, open it up, and look. See, it takes a second to like open, and then when you take the picture, it takes a second. I can't really show you right now. Actually, I can, but my SD card is in this camera. So What else do I not like? There's something else. Another thing that I don't like about this camera is that it uses the battery quickly. So I take a lot of video, like I record everything. And so I'm always whipping it out, turning it on, and then taking pictures, turning it off, and then turning it back on. And it wastes the battery. And so that's one of the things that I don't like either. So you might want to get an extra battery if you do get this camera. Okay, so because I mentioned a whole bunch of things that I don't like about this camera, one of the really, really cool things that I love about this camera is that I discovered it like a month ago, which is funny because I've had this camera for a year. I can actually cut videos and delete scenes out and combine the videos. So it's pretty much like I can edit on this camera itself without putting the video on my computer. So it's kind of cool because I can pre-edit and I can go through the video, watch the video, pause it, cut it again, take out a scene, and then combine the two videos together to create a whole video. So I think that's so cool about this camera because I've never had a camera that could do that. And so that's like the main like feature that I love about this camera. One of the things that I liked about this camera was that once I got it, it was like a huge upgrade from this camera, which didn't zoom in or out, because this camera, once you started recording, you could zoom in and out, and the zoom in this camera is really good. Like, I really like this zoom. Yeah, I really like the zoom on this camera. It's a really good camera for zoom settings or whatever. So the pros: great sound, great video, and you can semi-edit on this camera. The cons are that it wastes a lot of battery if you're always taking your camera out. It's bulky. It's big. Like, that's the downfall. People are always like knowing that you're recording. And it's not a great travel camera because you have to whip it out and it's like big. And so on to the next point. The reason why I got a new camera just today, I will show it to you in a second, is because this camera is white, and I don't mean to discriminate, and it's big and bulky, and it actually looks expensive. And so like I'm actually, the next destination that I'm going to is not a very safe place. It's actually pretty dangerous. And so I don't want to walk around with a huge white expensive looking camera. And so this is a big no-no. Are you laughing, Ma? Oh, no. Oh, okay. I thought I heard you laughing. Okay, so I don't want to be walking around with a huge bulky camera. And so this is not like a great camera for if you're traveling somewhere that's not safe. You know, when I was in Korea, I didn't have to worry about like being out recording. It was completely fine. But so because I needed a travel camera, I found this camera, and it's small. It's, what is it called? It's a Kodak playfull camera, and it's really small. It looks like a little phone, and it looks like this. First, actually, I didn't really show you my camera. So this is the camera that I was using, and it looks like that. And it opens, and there's a button here for record, so you can record with your thumb, or there's a record here, so you can press it here, and then you can see yourself, and then it flips around like that. I think I paid around $3.50 for it, probably more, because in Korea the electronics are really expensive, so buy your electronics at home first. So this is the new camera that I got just today, and it was on sale. I don't know what the original price is. It was like $100 and something probably, but I got it for $58 because I bought the display camera. I was seriously standing there for a long time with my best friend, and I was like, I really want this camera, but they don't have any more. So I finally asked the man, and he was like, I asked him if I could buy the display, and he was like, yeah, you can buy the display. And I was like, yay. So it turned out to be $58, and it is, it was like, it came up to like 60 something with tax. So it looks like this, and it's really small, and here's the little, you know, camera thingy-majigger. And it just looks like a little handheld little phone that I could like talk in, you know. I still even have the tag on it. But it's really small and compact, and it's great because I can like record and I can take pictures and stuff. And it's not like huge and bulky like, you know, this camera, you know. This is like huge, and this is just like a little small thing, and I won't be like, come rob me, you know. Yeah, so this is the Kodak Playful camera. I can't really do a review on it yet. It's an HD camera, but a full HD camera, and it's so little. Do any of you guys have this camera? I'm gonna look up YouTube videos because actually the video quality from when I was recording looked pretty good. So I'm hoping that I can do a good review on this camera as a travel camera because I think it's cool. Like, it's so little. I'm like so excited to use this. So yeah, you guys will be seeing videos from this when I get to where I'm going, which is very, very soon. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, these are all of my cameras. So I have this one. I'm not taking this one with me. This one is the Samsung full HD camera. This one is the Sony CyberShot. And then the Kodak Playful camera. So thank you guys for watching. If any of you guys ever ask me what camera I use, which you probably won't now that you're watching this, but for those that are not watching this, I get that question a lot, and I'm going to refer you guys to this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.